RPVtv presents Studio RPV, the Peninsula's local news show with co-hosts Maria Sorreo and Liz Brown Swanson.
Hello, and thanks for joining us today on Studio RPV. I'm Maria Sorreo.
And I'm Liz Brown Swanson. Happy springtime.
Happy springtime, and we are getting ready for the biggest party on the hill, and I don't mean Liz's birthday, but we will talk about that a little later in the show.
My party's always big, but this is bigger.
But this is 100 years, Liz.
100 years
Liz
for the
isn't quite
lighthouse,
there.
64 for me, and 41 for the annual Whale of a Day
Yes.
celebration, which we are going to focus on. It's coming up on April 11th. Mark your calendars 10 to 4.
Yep.
We're all going to be there, and you need to be there too.
That's right. So much to talk about with Whale of a Day and the 100th anniversary of the lighthouse. And the lighthouse is really the landmark for the city of Rancho Palos Verdes. So it's exciting.
It's iconic, it's historic,
Yes.
it's gorgeous, and we are so grateful that it's right here, and we get to enjoy it every day of the year.
That's right. We have a very special guest coming up, so we'll take a quick break. When we come back, it's all about Whale of a Day. You're watching Studio RPV.
Most people don't know the rules when riding an e-bike.
We want to let everyone know the rules when it comes to riding your e-bike. Never ride your e-bikes on the sidewalk. Your bike can go up to 20 miles per hour, so it's always recommended that you ride on the streets.
Always stop at stop signs and stoplights. Remember, you have to follow the same rules as cars and motorcycles.
Also, riding on the trails is never allowed. There are too many people and animals you can run into.
And remember to always wear a helmet.
It can save your life.
When you are riding e-bikes here on the hill, you should know the rules and follow them.
Remember, never have your cell phone out.
Distracted riding can lead to accidents. E-bikes are fun, so
Ride safely, RPV.
Ride safely, RPV. This public service announcement is brought to you by the Lomita Sheriff Station and RPVtv.
And now joining us on set is someone who has been immersed in Whale of a Day, not in the Pacific Ocean, but in Whale of a Day. Simi, Soto. Simi, thank you so much for being with us today.
Of course, thank you guys for having me this morning.
Absolutely. This is our favorite event of the year. We say that about 4th of July too, but this is so fun. Whale of a Day. It's your third Whale of a Day, is that right?
Yes. My favorite event too.
It is. It's a lot of fun. And there is always so much going on at Whale of a Day. So let's just dive right in and talk about this one. For all of our viewers, if you've never been to Whale of a Day, it is an amazing celebration that takes place at the Point Vicente Interpretive Center. Come early. We're going to go
Biggest
through
party on
everything
the hill,
today.
right?
Yeah, it really is. It is a
Not
huge party.
big with whales too, because
Yeah,
we're going to
exactly.
be seeing whales that day blowing, we hope.
Yes.
Fingers crossed.
That's right. And you know, it's interesting because it started out as a fair based on the gray whale migration. And we've got the whale watchers and the people from the Cetacean Society. They're out in the back patio. And you just let us know that this year there is a lot of whale sightings. Tell us about that.
Yes, I believe a few weeks back they saw about 16 whales migrating.
Huge.
Personally, and this never happens for me, I saw 2 gray whales, a blue whale, and a couple fin whales. So that was really cool to just experience.
It's so fun to be on that back patio.
It is.
Because the whale season lasts pretty much from just whale watching season for us is December through April. Because Rancho Palos Verdes is so great. Like, it's one of the few places you can, with a naked eye, just be along our beautiful coastline, whether you're at PVIC. I was saying I was at Terranea having lunch at Nelson's with my family, and there were 2 whales that just popped up so close. I got pictures of them, and they were fluking their tails, but you know, you can see it with a naked eye. You don't even need binoculars, right?
No.
But it's great to hear that the whale count's up
Yes.
because they've had some issues with the numbers not being where they like. But, you know, citizen science at its best in the back patio of PVIC, because there's nothing like it where they're counting whales every day and we get an idea of the gray whale.
And they talk about all the retired people that do this for, just for what they're doing. And what a better place to sit than in the back of PVIC.
Could you do that? I think you need patience.
You
a lot of
do,
patience.
but I mean, it's
we're not
beautiful.
patient.
Well, we're not. But it's beautiful outside, and then you can just enjoy the beautiful ocean and the marine life. So it's pretty great, that's for sure. Also, we want to talk about the fact that this event is sponsored by the City of Rancho Palos Verdes and the docents from Los Serenos de Point Vicente. Talk about the docents and the work they do.
The docents, we do the event kind of like half and half. So they're in charge of the face painting, the crafts, the so famous well hats that everybody kind of flocks to Well of a Day
Liz's
for.
favorite thing to do.
You would think I was in
Well of a
kindergarten. I'm like, if
day.
I don't get to make a whale hat, I haven't been at Whale of the Day.
I haven't made one yet, but I tell them every year. Every year I've been here, I say, hey, can I get my Well of a Day hat?
You need to have that.
So
Yeah.
they said they're saving me one this year. So if I have one, I'll put it on
Okay,
for sure.
we're gonna interview you at Well of a Day, Simi. So we're gonna make sure you have a hat while you're doing the interview.
A Well of a Day, a well hat.
A well hat.
Made at Well of a Day.
Yeah, made at Well of a Day.
And you need to also, so the docents you were talking about what all
Yes.
they do, but they also give tours of the museum, and that happens all year round. That
Right.
the PVIC, right? They'll be giving tours that day.
Yes, so they'll be giving tours of inside of the museum, where it kind of gives off the history of our lovely city, Rancho Palos Verdes.
Yes.
So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
That
great.
museum is extra special, and we're
Yes.
not going to dive deep into this one, but there's the Fresnel lens from the lighthouse,
Right.
which we'll be talking about the lighthouse later on. It's
Yes.
the 100th anniversary,
Right.
but to see the lens that once sat in that lighthouse is
pretty
pretty
cool.
special to see that. It's magnificent.
Yes. And speaking of the lighthouse turning 100 this year, this is a huge deal. We've been doing PSAs and all kinds of programming around it because 100 years, it's the landmark of Rancho Palos Verdes, and it will be open on Well of a Day, the whole area that people can go in and they can check it out. But can you believe it's been 100 years that light is celebrating?
Yes and no. Just to know that like something that's 100 years old, like I've been able to see it, like Liz was saying, with my naked eye.
Right.
And their grounds will be open, and you can kind of take a tour. They'll have their vendor booths there, their volunteers. The Friends of the Lighthouse will be there giving more information. They're trying to restore the lighthouse so that
Yes.
eventually one day we are able to go inside of it and they'll be able to do their tours. There's a 100-year celebration merch that'll be sold in the gift
Yes,
shop.
yes.
It's actually being sold now.
It's
so if
pretty
you-
cool too.
Yeah.
You got to get your merch for the 100th for sure.
Yes, I got a hat myself, so.
Yeah,
Maria and I
yeah.
shop in the gift shop anytime
Yes.
we can. In fact, I'm wearing my beautiful, I have to point these out, sand dollar dangles that I got at one of the Whale of a days from our gift shop, because there's just, they have something for everyone in there now, especially now with the new merchandise.
Oh,
I'm
it's so
excited.
great.
I haven't
Yeah.
really, had a chance yet to get my hands on it, but I know that Maria has her eye on a T-shirt for Carlos, our
Yes,
cameraman.
absolutely.
When he's there at
We
Whale
have
of a
to
Day.
represent for Well of a Day. Absolutely. And a lot of I think all of the funding is going back to the Friends of the Lighthouse. Is that right?
Yes, so again, they'll be able to clean up the lighthouse so that we can go in it, and so it's like more ADA accessible.
Oh, great.
Get rid of the asbestos and everything else
Yeah,
that's in
that would
there.
be nice.
Yes.
As we talk about Whale of a Day, one thing we want to point out is our viewers are watching, especially if they've never been there. The way to get there is there's going to be transportation provided,
Yes.
right? Because there's not parking so much. So people should know that, right? So how's that all set up?
Yes, so the parking will be at the Kendida Civic Center, and then we'll have free complimentary shuttles.
Yes.
Starting from 7:30 a.m. to about 4:30 p.m. And then we don't recommend anyone park anywhere else that's not like either the
don't.
Kendida Civic Center, or if there happens to be parking at the event, which most likely there won't be.
Yeah.
It gets pretty filled
Right.
up probably around like 9.
It's from 10 to 4.
Yes. And you guys are so efficient with the buses, I have to say, because I've run into people that said, we took the bus, it was easy, we got back easily, so just park here at the Kendida Civic Center and just take the buses. It's so convenient.
And it's from 10 to 4. And, we've
Yes.
covered these. Maria and I think we've been to many of the 41.
Not all 41,
Because we're
but-
just 41, so we've been to almost every one.
Almost.
But at any rate, we've been to a lot of Whale of a Days. And we've watched it really, evolve into what it is. And just the layout and everything, the music scene is
Yes.
really cool. Now you can have ocean view and listen to music. What are the things that you're excited about? Because you've done it now 3 years. Like, what are you looking forward to?
Definitely looking forward to the music. Also the face painting. I
Yes.
actually get to get my face
Ooh, I
painted
love
at the
it.
event. So definitely seeing what the face painters have in store this year. We have more food trucks than the last time I was here.
Great.
So that's always a sight to see. And then the food booths, churros, kettle corn, my favorite.
My favorite, the
Yes.
kettle corn for sure.
Yeah, Maria doesn't leave without a bag of
I
popcorn.
have to have that kettle corn. And then beer and wine again this year, yes?
Yes, they'll be there as well, provided by the Sunset Rotary as always.
Great. And I know for kids, you've got so many fun things for kids and families to do. Let's talk about that. The inflatables.
We have, again, the inflatables, origami, infamous well hats. A few of the booths, they also provide crafts or little things for the kids to do so that they can like learn what their booths do. And then we also have our bingo game that we do every year. So they just pick it up at the R&P booth, the Rec and Parks booth. They go to the different organizations that are on the bingo card. Once they fill it out, they get a special prize.
How fun.
And we can't forget the puppet show.
Right.
Always
Yes.
marine themed.
Yes.
And usually has an environmental message too for kids about let's take care of Mother Earth and our beautiful ocean out there.
Well, and we have to talk about the shopping, okay? So many great marine-themed gifts, and you just do such a great job with that every year.
Yes, this year again we're partnering with Dreamers Market.
Great.
So they're going to be bringing in those marine-themed vendors, and I believe there's about 20 to 30 of them. So there's enough shopping. If you've been to the gift shop so many times, why not check out one of those booths?
Yes, absolutely. Get your early Christmas shopping in or holiday shopping, and it's always so much fun.
And the booths, of course, you've got all our city booths, because
Yes.
this is an opportunity for our city. We always like to connect with the community,
Right.
let them know what's going on. We have all kinds of information. RPVtv has a booth.
We're there, absolutely. So
And,
come see us there.
Yeah, so give us a wave and
Yeah.
And in between while you're looking for the whales out there. And by the way, when you're on that back patio, the whale counters, Cetacean Society members, they're such great resources. Talk to these people, ask them about what they do, and ask them what they see, because beyond looking for whales, they see the array of birds, and you name it. It's just unreal. It's like
There's so many things
grab some
out there.
popcorn and sit down and watch it all happen. It's gorgeous.
It's true. And we have so many booths also that are educational, like you were saying. And so you can learn while you're at Well of a Day.
We'll talk a little bit more about the community effort.
Yes.
We said about Los Serenos to Point Vicente partnering up with the city, all the the city volunteers that will come out for the booths, but also like the reach out to our youth, because I've been just like the city council meeting just happened and they did the poster contest,
Right.
Bookmark contest. You bring also the youngsters into that. That's been really exciting. They did pick the poster winner.
Oh,
Yes.
good.
Yes, it'll be nice. So, and do you all, the staff all works with all of that happening? So all through Los Serenos?
Yes, so the poster contest is actually through Los Serenos. So they go out to the schools, they get the kids to participate, work with the art teachers, and then we're just there to kind of support them, help them, guide them. And the top 10 winners were mentioned at the council meeting. And then our bookmark contest for the younger kids, they're still open until March 22nd.
Okay.
So that's put on by the city. And then the top 3 winners of the bookmark contest get put on a bookmark and they get their own bookmark.
Oh, wow. That's so amazing. And I know that for you, Simi, it's been your 3rd year. And this is really an event that you start on all year round. What's your experience has been like?
Definitely, again, it's one of my most favorite because of just watching like how it evolves just in the planning process. So kind of like where was it at last year?
Right.
Where can we take it this year? How can we evolve it? What can we add to it? How can we make it more efficient? I know one of the things that's different from when I was here is the placement of the inflatables.
Yes.
That was
And
a great decision.
It really was.
Agreed. Yes.
What we're talking about is if you went to Whale of a Day for many years, the inflatables, I will have to say, have prime real estate.
Yes, they
at
do.
Point Vicente Interpretive Center, where the view is, and it's the kids should have all that, but they've put them off where it's like they're all together. But now we have the band and the music. And
Yes, we love that.
We get all that wonderful view. We can take it and enjoy the vibe of the day.
Oh, it's so great. It's always such a great day, and you guys do such an amazing job at Rec and Parks, too.
Thank you for all you do. It's going to be a
Yes.
whale of a time as always.
A whale of a time. I think we should tell them the date.
April 11th, Saturday, April 11th from 10 to 4 at the Point Vicente Interpretive Center.
And please remember to come by the RPV TV booth and say hi to us. We're going to be live in the morning, so we're going to remind everybody to come on down and have a whale of a time. Simi, thank you so much for being with us. We sure appreciate it.
Of course, thank you guys.
All right.
We'll be right back.
Distracted driving and distracted walking causes over 7,000 deaths a year and over 500,000 injuries. Don't let one bad decision change your life. Heads up, RPV. Make a better choice. Keep your eyes on the road and on the street. This public service announcement is brought to you by the Lomita Sheriff Station and RPV TV.
Welcome back to Studio RPV. We're talking all things Whale of a Day coming up again on April 11th. We hope to see you there. Maria, we've done so many Whale of a Day celebrations. What do you love about it?
You know, I just love all the people that come, and it's so much fun. And that kettle corn, Liz, you know I love that. So good.
And of course, we keep saying
fun.
shopping.
And shopping,
and all
yes.
of that. And I've always saying, you know, I'm all about making that hat.
I
just
know,
think they're
you love that
adorable.
hat.
It's his signature. I mean, I make a whale tail hat. You know, I'm not saying I wear it out to dinner that night, but
I do love I love the mermaid too. I love the mermaid.
The mermaid's there.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. She's so wonderful and the entertaining. It's
so many things.
It's really, really such a special celebration.
And so if you've never been to Whale of a Day, you're in for a treat. We're going to take a quick look back at last year's Whale of a Day.
It's the 40th annual Whale of a Day coming up.
We are here today and having a great time, and everybody in the community is coming out for this event, Liz.
Thousands of members of our community come right here to the Interpretive Center.
Right.
This is where it happens. This is where we celebrate the whale migration, the event put on by our city and, of course, co-sponsored with the docents of Los Sereno to Point Vicente.
That's right.
Really about celebrating the whale migration, but also bringing everyone together.
Bringing everyone together, and really also a lot of education is going on in addition to games and just fun things and shopping, but like you can learn about the city while you're here, learn about different departments, and really just so much fun stuff. And because it's the 40th anniversary, a lot of special things going on too, so it's always fun.
Yes, they always take it up every year. This year especially because it is a milestone year.
Yeah.
Like right now, you can hear behind us getting the groove going.
That's right.
They've got a reggae band first time called in 4 hours of reggae music. Now, if that doesn't get you into a coastal vibe, I don't know what will.
It's going to be a blast. Now
Get to bop together.
We are. Now we're going to get ready to talk to some of our local officials and special guests that are coming, so let's take a look. 40th annual Whale of a Day celebration, and I am here with Councilwoman Barbara Ferraro. Barbara, this Whale of a Day gets bigger and better every year.
Yes, it does. It's really fun, and it's not too hot this year.
What is so really cool about this is RPV and the Peninsula's event. This is nobody else's event. It's not something else we're celebrating with everyone else, but this is really celebrating the Peninsula, the California gray whale migration, and everything else going on that's great with the Peninsula.
You know, in addition to games, we got food trucks, great things to eat, so much education with all of our city booths, and out in that back patio, you can go into the museum and learn all about the gray whale migration.
Absolutely. You can learn about the history of the peninsula, how the Coast Guard folds into it, how our heritage Japanese farmers folded into the peninsula history.
It's great, and I'm really happy to be here, and I'll put our Whale of the Day event up against any city's, whatever their particular event is, but this is first rate. And the weather's getting better, so don't be shy. Come on out, and looking forward to a big crowd, which is going to get.
The city's been doing this for 40 years, and we're celebrating a lot of milestone events from our 50th anniversary 2 years ago, and now 40 years of Whale of a Day. This and our 4th of July events are one of the highlights of our year of events. Yes,
for sure. And what's so great about this event is we put together a video which is playing inside, and we saw pictures from the first Whale of a Days, and the amazing constant is that the community comes out for these events.
Absolutely. You know, I was thinking that as I was driving in to the event today, how the events we put together are attractive to so many different people, from toddlers to youngsters all the way to our senior population. There's always something to do, from the music, the arts and craft, the food. Everybody loves food, right? And we always have a great selection of food, but we have things for kids to do, and games and jumpies and all sorts of stuff. It's a great way, you know, people are always looking for something to do on a Saturday, and I mean, the site is spectacular. Look at the ocean, and we're so fortunate. We are so fortunate here in Rancho Palos Verdes.
Well, Liz, if you could believe this, there's still so much to do here at Whale of a Day. Should we go shop? And
we're going to go shop and bop.
this, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, see, it's a little tougher than it looks. Okay, let's try again. What?
And Liz, in addition to Well of a Day, really the anniversary for the lighthouse, 100 years, is really so special.
It's special. The lighthouse property, of course, adjacent to the Point Vicente Interpretive Center, sort of also marks the partnership we have with our city.
That's right.
And the Coast Guard. There's obviously talks going on right now about us getting some of the Coast Guard properties. But the lighthouse especially, it's everybody knows it. It represents, symbolizes us. And the fact that the organization Friends of the Lighthouse right now is out there raising money to preserve it, to restore it is awesome. So you can learn more about that. We'll be obviously having tours that day at Whale of a Day. And I'm so grateful because I think I mentioned to you, it was in 2019 when they decided to take the Fresnel lens out.
Yes, you were there for that.
I was there along with our cameraman, Jeff Coven, for a week. We were going up, I don't even know how many stairs. The lighthouse is over 60 feet tall, right?
That's amazing.
So we were climbing up and down those stairs, and Jeff's actually here right now, and I already can see him huffing and puffing in the background. Because I climbed the stairs with a microphone, so I could interview the lampist, which a lampist is someone that...
And it's small in that lighthouse.
Yes, it's so
very
small.
narrow.
And Jeff had to carry all the equipment, but when we went up there, we were with Coast Guard officials. They were so great. And the cool thing was, his name is Jim Woodward. He's a lampist. He worked for the Coast Guard. He did many the thing is the Coast Guard's taking these lamps out because they're antiquated, and they're replacing them with modern technology.
LED lights, yes.
Exactly. So it was the last lens purchased by the U.S. government, by the way, the one that's here that you can go see at PVAC on display. But to be part of that history and watching the dismantling and the lens, when you're in the lighthouse, you can't really get the grasp of how it is, but once it was taken out and put in...
It's huge.
Isn't it gorgeous?
The first time I saw it, I'm like, this is humongous. I didn't even think the lighthouse was that big. It's a huge lens.
Yeah, so it's pretty special. So as we're talking about the lighthouse, there's so much history there.
Yes.
Enjoy it, and maybe find out about the ghost stories, too.
I was gonna mention, we've got so many fun facts that actually our council and our city manager did in a PSA series that you're going to see very soon. And one of the most fun ones was... Do you know what pop singer did her music video inside of the lighthouse?
Did she wear a poodle skirt?
She did. She did in one of her movies. That's right. Our favorite Olivia Newton-John did "I Honestly Love You" inside of the lighthouse, and you're going to see that in the PSA. So I thought that was so cool. But there's so many fun facts about the lighthouse.
I have to
Love
say,
it.
my husband's always had a crush on Olivia Newton-John.
Really?
He'll probably be
I love
upset that
her.
I'm saying this on RPVtv or
Well,
and
she
on
was-
YouTube and everywhere.
She was amazing. Everybody loved
I know,
her.
but now I can tell him I have something in common. The two of us have both been to the top of the lighthouse.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, that's another fun fact.
And hopefully, back to what the Friends are doing to restore
Yes.
and to raise money. The idea is that we can go back into that lighthouse and see it. But they do have a museum, at the base.
They do, of the lighthouse.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. So anyway.
So there's lots of fun things to see. And get the merch. The merch is so great at the PVIC gift shop, Point Vicente Interpretive Center gift shop. And that's all going to go toward restoring the lighthouse. And then people will be able to go back in it.
Yes. When they were looking into what kind of merchandise, obviously they're doing T-shirts and things.
Hats.
I was pitching for, when you look at that beautiful Fresnel lens, that I think they need a little glass dangled Fresnel lens earrings.
That would have been so, Liz.
I know. Maybe that's what we should be doing on the
so
side.
Great. I love that. I love that.
But
yes, remember, come out, spend the day with us on Saturday, April the 11th from 10 to 4 for the Well of a Day celebration. And when we come back, one more celebration. You're watching Studio RPV.
The Point Vicente Lighthouse is turning 100, and you can celebrate this very special birthday with a keepsake shirt, hat, pin, or keychain. The Point Vicente Interpretive Center gift shop will feature these items to mark this special year. All the proceeds will go to support the Friends of the Point Vicente Lighthouse. So come on down and grab your memory of 100 years and help the Friends too.
And because we like to celebrate here in Rancho Palos Verdes, it is Liz Brown Swanson's birthday. Happy birthday, Liz.
I know, I'm always excited for a birthday, even though we have to get older now. Thank you.
It's all right. You
Thank
can always just
Thank
go
you.
backward, too.
I always
mean,
appreciate.
There's no rules, really.
I appreciate, Marie. You always make sure that I get to celebrate big.
Absolutely. What are you going to do for your birthday?
Well, this year, it's funny. My husband decided, him and my boys, they want to do a mystery day for me.
Oh,
so you'll have to stay tuned for the next show.
Okay, you have to tell us.
And I did say, as long as I'm kind of near the water, I love being all that. So.
Yes.
We'll see, because I'm a Pisces, right? So I have this thing.
Fish thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
fish thing. Whale of a day thing.
There
fish
you go.
Thing.
There you
but
go.
thank you. Yeah, and I'm excited.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you on the next show. But right now, we're going to invite the crew to come on set, and we're going to sing happy birthday to Liz. So
oh, wow. I feel extra
don't
special.
forget, Well of a Day, April 11th, 10 to 4. All right. Are we ready?
Thank you. Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Liz. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah. And many more people. We love you all. Mwah.
All right. Eat it. Grab a cupcake. Oh,
right.
Jeff, come on, Carlos. Dive in.
Thanks for watching Studio RPV.
Yeah. We'll see you next time.